Month-on-month, headline inflation declined to minus 2.88% in January 2026 from 0.54% in the preceding month, indicating a continued softening of price pressures. In terms of output, the Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, stood at 55.7 points in January 2026, reflecting continued expansion in economic activities and likely improvement in output in the fourth quarter of 2025. Gross external reserves rose significantly to $50.45 billion as of February 16, 2026, the highest in 13 years. This provides an import cover of 9.68 months for goods and services. Global developments. Global economic activities are projected to strengthen in 2026, underpinned by progress in trade negotiations, increased investment in artificial intelligence-related technology, and gradual monetary policy easing. Notwithstanding this projection, significant headwinds remain, including rising protectionism, deepening geo-economic fragmentations, and the likely escalation of trade disputes. Global disinflation is anticipated to continue in 2026, driven by the lagged impact of previous monetary policy tightening, further resolution of supply chain disruptions, and improved stability in commodity markets. Near-term inflation is, however, likely to remain above historical averages, constrained by structural rigidities and divergent pace of disinflation across several economies. Outlook. The outlook indicates that the current momentum of domestic disinflation will continue in the near term. This is premised on the lagged impact of previous monetary policy tightening, sustained stability in the foreign exchange market, and improved food supply. However, increased fiscal releases, including election-related spending, could pose upside risks to the outlook. The MPC reaffirmed its commitment to an evidence-based policy framework firmly anchored on the bank's core mandate of ensuring price stability while safeguarding the soundness and resilience of the financial system. The next meeting of the committee is scheduled for Tuesday 19th and Wednesday 20th May 2026. Thank you.
Thank you. That was communique number 161 and the first one for the year 2026, presented by the chairman of the MPC and the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Adichie. We now take questions from members of the press. Please be selected just your name, your medium, and one question. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Governor. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Musa Abubakar with NT. My question is, Nigeria net foreign reserves reportedly reach $49 billion as of February 1st, 2026. Now, what are the key drivers behind this build-up, and how sustainable is it over the medium term? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just a point of correction there. These aren't net reserves you're quoting, it's the gross reserves. And the gross reserves as at middle of February is about 50.4 billion, which, as I had said in the communique, is the highest figure that we've had in 13 years. Now, we will, in the fullness of time, be saying something in the next few days or so. We'll be breaking down the net reserves figure to give you a better feel for how that has moved over the past few years. So the gross reserves is actually 50.4 billion, and it is the largest that we've had in the past 13 years. Now, your question basically is, what are the key drivers on this, and to what extent is this sustainable? And the answer is, of course, we've seen very positive signals with respect to the way the macros are developing. There have been favorable trade developments. The current account is in healthy surplus, and of course the non-oil exports have also gone up respectively. It's something I talk about all the time, which is the issue of the diaspora remittances, which again is going up very respectively indeed. Of course, with all this and underpinning all this, quite frankly, is market confidence. Without market confidence, no matter what you do, you will find you will significantly sub-optimize. We, over the period of time, have embarked on a great number of international forums where we've gone out, told our story, we've made promises, ensured that we stuck to those promises, and were as open and transparent as we could in order to engender positive market sentiment and have economic actors believe in the framework in which we were setting out for the future of our foreign exchange system. So that all, I believe, has paid up quite respectively. Your second question, of course, how sustainable is this? And it's a very good question. How sustainable is this? Now, of course, there will always be risks to any outlook. There will always be risks to any outlook. We cannot underestimate the potential global shocks that could come our way. Nobody has a crystal ball. We can only project into the future, but who knows what tensions there could be globally that will come in and affect us in a way that we never anticipated. Oil prices, how those oil prices play out, we can only project. Importantly, of course, as pre-election spending, and that also, if not properly contained, can destabilize, the stability we've accomplished. And of course, fiscal deficits, we're in a new year, and I know that that is something that is being looked at very, very, very carefully. And from us.
All right, then we will still be connecting live for another broadcast in Abuja as the Renewed Hope Ambassadors Summit 2026, where state governors and, of course, members of the All Progressive Congress are gathered at the State House as we speak. So we're bringing you live pictures from there. You can continue watching Business Nigeria on our all